Hi there. Okay, my name is James Margetts. I'm going to um, help you understand, okay, structured lessons. Today, well, for this video, I'm going to talk about classes. Okay, um, so let's get started. I'm going to log in as a teacher called Joe Blogs, and here I put my username and my password. And I log in and I go to classes, and these are the classes at the moment which I can see. Now I could have created these classes, or the school could have created these classes. If I create a class, then I'm always going to be associated with that class. If the school has created the class, okay, you got to make sure that the school is associated the username with this particular class. If they haven't, okay, then you need to log in as a school, use the school login, okay, and associate yourself with the class. And I'll show you how to do that in a different video. Right, so for the moment, I'm going to create a class called 10A. So 10A, so I put it here, 10A, and the class will be year 10, and the class grade, okay, that'll be A, the A group, and I'll save it. And here we have 10A there. Now, of course, I'm going to need to add some pupils to it. Now, so I click on the button, add pupils. We could either enter pupils one at a time, or we could use a batch process. And I'm going to use a batch process for this. Um, but I will add one student called Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith. I've done it a few times here. Do you want to ask people questions? We'll leave that yes. Does pupil have special needs? No. Okay, so we'll add this pupil. Now I'm going to add at least 30 pupils, which should have taken you probably maybe half an hour to an hour to actually do this manually. But I'm going to do use this process here to add a whole bunch of pupils at the same time. So now I've got to list here, okay, of fictitious pupils. Now this list could have been taken from your Sims, exported from your Sims database, or from a spreadsheet. But providing they're actually line by line as they are here, this should work nicely. So I'll copy that. Oh, by the way, when I'm using copy on Windows, I'm using Control C, or I could go to Edit Copy. But much rather use Control C on a Windows platform, and Command C I think is for Microsoft. Sorry, for Apple Mac. So Control C. I'll paste them all in here, and then I'll save it. So if I now go to these are all the pupils which I've added. All this like here. And let's go back to classes again. There's 10A. I can edit a class if I wanted to. When I say edit a class, okay, I can change this. I might have spelt if some schools use a class name as in Primrose or Oak or something like that, and you may spell it incorrectly and decide to actually change it here. You can do that, or I can go back at any time, and if a certain pupil has left the school or moved on somewhere else, let's remove Tommy Smith now. You can delete Tommy Smith. It asks whether or not yes you want to delete the pupil. I say yes. Okay. And Tommy Smith has now been removed. And now I'm going to log out. and that should show you how to create a class.